Hey guys, welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. Many of you may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other pick your card readings posted for you guys into playlists. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. Those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box, where you can send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing what is hidden that needs to be revealed. If you do feel called to choose more than one pile for today's reading, that is perfectly okay for this subject here. So what is hidden that needs to be revealed? We do have three different piles here. Pile number one, you are going to be this Jasper moon for pile number one. Pile number two, you are going to be this ocean Jasper. And then pile number three is going to be this Carnelian for pile number three. Okay, so what is hidden that needs to be revealed? Pile one with the Jasper moon, pile two with the ocean Jasper, and then pile number three with the Carnelian. Timestamps are down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile one. So those of you that resonated with this little Jasper moon here, this is going to be your reading today. So we're finding out what is hidden that needs to be revealed. So let's take a look at your tarot and then we'll put out your oracle cards. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. The Five of Swords. The High Priestess. And then we have Strength. Okay. This almost makes me feel like there's some type of internal struggle or challenge that could be revolving around maybe some type of action, or maybe even some thoughts surrounding your ability to do something here. And I feel like whatever this is, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to kind of work through, or to know, I feel like that whatever this is, you have the ability to work through it. So it's kind of like what's hidden is maybe the mental or related to the energy of action or something that you're doing here, almost kind of like it needs to be brought to light on how these thoughts or fears or some type of internal struggle that you could be faced with, conflict, could be self-sabotaging, could be something that is blocking you from being able to progress or to move forward with some type of action here. So I feel like with the High Priestess energy here, that the High Priestess is also about things that are hidden, things that are concealed. And so the High Priestess is also about our intuition. So I feel like your intuition, as long as you listen to it, right? As long as you listen to it. With the Strength energy here, this is about our inner power, our inner strength and courage. So I feel like what needs to be revealed to you is how strong you are as a person to be able to see where your limitations are or how you might be holding yourself back. Because looking at this Five of Wands energy here, we're seeing a little beaver who looks like he's trying to pull all these wands together, or let's just say he had them together in a little neat little bundle. And now these waves have come in and have completely, they're taking these wands and kind of throwing them all over the place. So he probably feels very discouraged, like, oh, wow, great. Now I've got to do this all over again, right? So in a way, you can kind of see this, I don't know, maybe for some of you, there's a lot of emotions that are wrapped up in some type of choice or decision or something that you're wanting to do here, because the Five of Wands can talk about a lot of inner conflict challenges, changes that have to be made, something that you're struggling with, right? Feeling challenged by, because you have both the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Swords can definitely be a lot of mental stuff, like mentally feeling self-sabotaging, feeling defeated, you know, how your thoughts are kind of leading you to this place where you definitely feel maybe a little bit stuck. And so I'm also noticing that in this High Priestess card, it kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man too, because of the way the bat is hanging upside down. So this may even be about you needing to really work towards changing or shifting your perspective on something here. Of course, it's a general reading, so I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be for each of you individually. But whatever this is, I feel like with the Strength card here, what needs to be revealed to you is how, like I said, how strong, how confident, how much you have the ability to, I'm kind of feeling face your fears here too, because we have this little mouse who is like right under this snake here, you know, and of course that snake can get that little mouse there, but the little mouse is kind of standing up to the snake, right? So I feel like in a way this is you, maybe for some of you, like I said, facing fears that you have and recognizing how much inner power and strength you actually have to be able to overcome whatever these things are. So what needs to be revealed to you, I feel like, is about you listening to your intuition telling you, you can make it through this. You've got this. You know, whatever these unforeseeable are challenges or conflict that you're feeling within you, to know that you have the ability to kind of move past this, because I'm also seeing a little deer here in this Five of Swords cards, and deers are also very, very intuitive. And so I feel like Spirit's saying here, what needs to be revealed maybe is your own fears and what they are and what you're, you know, kind of like afraid of here with whatever this is. Feeling challenged by, you know, and I'm feeling it is about some type of action that you're wanting to take here with the Knight of Wands. You know, some of you, it could very well talk about moving forward with a project, or maybe some type of move, some type of change, some type of transition that you're wanting to make here. So it could really be bringing to light, you know, the ideas or the thoughts that you have that are creating conflict for you, and recognizing, right, acknowledging that, like, oh, I'm holding myself back because of this way of thinking or that way of thinking, or I'm not seeing that I have the ability to face certain fears that I have and really trust my heart and my intuition here with wherever it is leading me towards. Okay, so let's see what else. We have fire here with passion. Okay. And the Knight of Wands is a fire energy. Moving forward with passion. Let's see. We have the rainbow. We have north with solitude. We have the horned cactus with resourcefulness. And then we have the perfect storm. And it says the courage to step into life. The courage to step into life. Yeah, I'm kind of holding with the idea that what needs to be revealed to you is your light, your fire, your power. You know, to move beyond anything that could be creating distractions or challenges or conflict, and being able to kind of make the changes that you need to face whatever these things are. Because we have the perfect storm here. The courage to step into life. So also this little crow or this raven that's here, also extremely intuitive, tied into very much the spirit realm and, you know, higher consciousness that comes along with the High Priestess energy. I almost feel like Spirit's wanting you here to allow your passion to lead you. Like, don't be afraid, don't hold back. You know, even when the horned cactus here, I mean, kind of looking at the cactus, there's a bunch of these little, what are they called? Thorns that are sticking out here. And I feel like it's about what needs to be revealed to you again. Yeah, it's like your intuition. Like, trust your intuition. Use your resources. And with the North of Solitude here, I feel like this is you taking some time. You know, especially if you're feeling, because look at this. We've got the Five of Wands here. So this beaver looks like he's in the thick of it, right? The waves are crashing his wands around. He's trying to build his dam. And everything's a mess, right? But you look at this Five of Swords here, and all of the swords are stuck in these little tree stumps here. And then the little deer is kind of like not focusing on the swords, but more or less taking a little bit of a pause and, who knows, eating some little grass or some treats out of the nature, you know? And this High Priestess also looks like she's taking just a pause, right? Just the energy of stillness and withdrawing from this way of thinking, or, you know, where she can just take some time to rest and reflect and maybe look at things from a different perspective. So the North in Solitude to me is maybe you spending some time, you know, in reflection here. I'm kind of feeling like watch your words here, looking at this rainbow. But I feel like it's more or less about you trusting that things can find resolution. Some type of resolve here for you to kind of see maybe the silver lining of things. But also I'm feeling to discover a lot of what your passion truly is and what you're passionate about, and having enough courage to be able to face your fears, right? So yeah, what's hidden I feel like is maybe the fears that are holding you back, that are keeping you blocked, that are keeping you stuck. And instead of kind of withdrawing in a sense that you're not wanting to face them and letting fear to be something that completely throws you off, you know, that you have enough courage within yourself with the Strength card here to say you can make this happen. You can achieve whatever your desires are. It's about you moving forward with this Knight of Wands energy and the fire passion energy here, with motivation, with determination, with focused intention, understanding that you may always have, right, obstacles along your path, but it's all in the way that you look at them. And so, yeah, I feel like a lot of what needs to be revealed to you is your inner strength, your inner power, to be able to see beyond the impossible or what is not possible for you, right? And maybe through that period of introspection here, where you allow your intuition to guide you, right? In the same way that this little polar bear here is kind of like beneath that little North Star, to kind of navigate through life, is kind of what I'm getting here. So yeah, it just basically to me is kind of like spirit, you know, what's hidden is maybe your power from you right now. Maybe it is your confidence that is hidden from you because of the challenging energy that's here, right? So I guess it depends how we look at it. It could be hidden from you, like the power that you hold. And it's like spirit saying, no, let's really look at this energy that you have. Look how she's just kind of in the flames here, right? Working with that energy versus having it kind of take control, right? Because of course with the energy of fire, you know, it can be a very positive thing, but we also have to ground that energy, right? Or else it kind of just turns into this kind of mess of uncontrolled flames, right? In the way that you would think about it. So yeah, I feel like what needs to be revealed to you is your personal power, your personal strength, your confidence, your ability to be able to truly tap in and tune into your intuition, to kind of look at certain things in your life, whatever they might be, whatever decisions, choices, anything you're being faced with at this time, and to recognize that you will be able to kind of move beyond, right? Having the courage to face even the most difficult, I feel like, of things here is you finding your inner light, that something that's helping to guide and lead you forward along your path. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you here, pile number 1. It's pretty interesting. If you guys chose a different pile, I will see you there. But other than that, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the ocean Jasper, this is going to be your reading. So we're finding out today what is hidden that needs to be revealed. So let's make sure you've got your tarot. First, we have the King of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so 2, 3, and 5 of Pentacles. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which for some of you could be aligning with your destiny. It can also be you recognizing, I feel, any cycles that you may have been stuck in here. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is a card of lack or scarcity, the lack mentality. Okay, and that could be lacking in terms of abundance, in terms of love, or anything else for that matter within your life. The Two of Pentacles is about choices. It's about weighing our options, priorities, bringing things into balance. Okay. Three of Pentacles is about laying the groundwork for something, using your resources in terms of community, working with others, networking with others, collaborating. So I feel like because we do have the King of Swords, which is very powerful energy, the King of Swords is a card of higher consciousness, of clarity, of being able to find solutions to problems, to see things clearly. It could be you recognizing your own inner authority. It can be moving past or beyond certain limitations that you place on yourself with that Five of Pentacles, like a feeling of lack or scarcity, like I said, that you might have within any area of your life, you know, where you've been kind of stuck in maybe a cycle of lack. Okay. And so with the King of Swords energy here, I'm seeing this as you understanding that the Five of Pentacles is a mentality that we can hold on to that can definitely keep us stuck, right? So the King of Swords is excellent at seeing through illusion, seeing the truth of a situation, focusing on what the facts are, okay? So I want to see your oracle cards to see what else is coming through. But we've got the Moon Maiden with new beginnings. We have the Magician's Sword with confidence in your magic. And I like this because it reminds me of the Ace of Swords. Like some type of clarity or something being revealed here. Truth. Maybe it is you recognizing that this feeling of lack is an illusion, right? That you may have been keeping yourself stuck in a cycle with. And this is now time to end that, whatever that cycle is, so you're able to face the truth of that, right? We have Wild Woman. We have the Trickster with a challenge. And then we have Plant Medicine with truth, right? We have truth here in a way with the sword here, the King of Swords. New beginnings here, which to me is you moving outside of this cycle here of that. The Trickster being the challenge, something in a way that is keeping you stuck, right? So of course, because this is a general reading, that Five of Pentacles can be different for all of you, right? What that means to you. It could be literally losing a job or not having enough money, or feeling that I'm lacking love at this time, or I'm feeling a sense of void or emptiness in my life, in some area of my life, and I'm wanting to improve it, right? Wanting to change it. So the King of Swords is all about action, right? Decisions, choices, analyzing information to make clear, informed decisions from a place of logic and reason, right? The Five of Pentacles puts us in that place where we see nothing but lack, nothing but scarcity, and it can definitely hold like this power over us and make us feel like we're never going to get out of that cycle, right? Like if we have a job that is low paying and we feel like, you know what, I'm just going to accept that I'm stuck like this. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to improve. Nothing's going to get better. And I feel like with this wild woman energy, with the Moon Maiden and New Beginnings also, it's kind of like you are discovering this part of yourself that wants to be set free, right? The part of you that wants to be released from that challenging type of energy, challenging type of mentality. So you can flow into a space of rebuilding and laying the groundwork for a new beginning for yourself, right? And having more confidence, I feel like, in yourself with that, right? You're more or less listening to the truth of your soul, not what that limiting belief could hold as a power over you, right? That being the trickster here, right? Making you feel it's an illusion. It's making you feel, in a sense, that you're stuck, or that you lack something, or that you're missing something, right? But to me, this is you. What's being revealed here, or needs to be revealed, is all of this power that you hold within inside of yourself. And for you to be more confident in that. And this could even come around you changing your thoughts, right? With the King of Swords energy, evolving into a place of transformed ways of thinking and doing, actions, communication. So maybe this is what needs to be revealed, is your truth, the truth of your soul, the one that is unbound, in a sense, by the limitations of the ego, in a sense. Okay, so Spirit wants you to definitely have more confidence in yourself. I do want to clarify just a little bit. I'm kind of feeling I'm going to clarify with some oracle cards. But I want to look at this Wheel of Fortune here. Because the Wheel of Fortune is about a turning point in our life. And it's about changes that are taking place. And these changes could be ones that are helping to lead us on a path of our destiny, right? Ultimately where we're meant to go. It's also about us understanding with the Wheel of Fortune the unpredictability of life, right? The ups and downs, the ebb and flow, and us needing to learn how to just kind of go with it, right? Understanding that, yes, sometimes we're going to go through some very challenging energies, but that doesn't have to be something that completely blocks us from being able to see the confidence and the magic that we both, or that we do hold within inside of ourselves. Okay, so let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? For pile number 2. Right? To me, this is kind of like with the wild woman. It's like so much of this power and this energy that wants to be birthed, that wants to be created, that wants to be kind of like let loose, is what needs to be revealed is your true self, your authentic self, right? Not the one that can get caught up or stuck in a certain way of thinking or believing, right? With that Five of Pentacles energy. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? And then we have ancient wisdom. Okay, so maybe ancient wisdom is something that is being revealed here, is the knowledge of your ancestors, your spirit guides, and a need for listening, right? Let's see. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Omens. This is about signs, messages from spirit, messages from divine that are helping to lead and guide you. We have growth. Okay. So growing beyond that Five of Pentacles type of mentality. We have healing energy at the bottom. So that could be you working towards healing that part of yourself, right? Where you start to recognize how this may have been for some of you, something that could have held you back, right? Learning to have more confidence, I feel like, in yourself. Yeah, finding your truth, finding your inner voice, right? You're truly discovering who you are, I feel like, as a person, and kind of starting down with this new informed, right? Insight, knowledge, awareness from maybe for some of you, the spirit realm, your connection to source with the ancient wisdom. You're accessing that information, right? Maybe through the dreams, through certain signs or synchronicities that you're seeing of the way that spirit's trying to help you to grow past that. So maybe for some of you, what is hidden is maybe the meanings of maybe misunderstanding certain numbers or synchronicities that you see from spirit, right? You could be, yeah, misinterpreting them, or even having dreams with certain signs in them and not paying attention to them, right? Sometimes we ignore it or dismiss it, or we're just like, I don't know what that means, so just forget it, right? We forget all about it until we have the next dream or the next sign or the number synchronicity. So I'm kind of seeing this as a need for you to really pay attention, right, to what these messages maybe are really trying to help you with. And I feel like they are helping you in terms of growth and you finding that growth within inside of yourself, right? All of these little tricky energies that might be kind of surrounding you at this time that are keeping you small, let's just say. And it's kind of like you're saying, no, I'm going to listen to the truth of my soul and really unleash this inner power out of me beyond that limited way of thinking or feeling or doing, okay, is what I'm seeing there with that. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys. If you did choose a different pile, I will see you there. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Carnelian crystal, this is going to be your reading. So we're finding out what is hidden that needs to be revealed. So let's look at your tarot first. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the Devil. The 9 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Okay. And the 9 of Cups. Okay. So what I'm kind of getting, for some of you, I feel like this could potentially be, it could be energy in your environment, which means that it could be people surrounding you, or it can be energy that you yourself are kind of holding on to, okay, in a sense, because with the Chariot energy, this is a card of freedom. This is about powerful movement forward, towards victory, towards success, towards making progress, okay, moving ahead with something. Whereas the Devil energy is our fears, our insecurities, our doubts, our codependency, our attachment, our addictions, our, you know, all of these things that kind of keep us oppressed. It can be self-limiting beliefs, right? Self-sabotaging behaviors. The Devil is also our shadow self, right? Our shadow side. And this shadow aspect of yourself could be something that is hidden, that you may not necessarily have an awareness of how it could be impacting you, right? Maybe your own fears that are in the way. And with the 7 of Wands energy here, this is about us facing challenge, adversity, persevering past it, right? Whatever these fears that you have, of knowing that whatever they might be, that you have the power to stand your ground, not back down, and face them head on, to be able to move beyond them. Maybe for some of you, it has to do with abundance, with being alone, being single, being independent, being strong, right? Because the Devil can talk about codependency, whereas the 9 of Pentacles is about wealth. It's about stability, security, not feeling like you need to have someone else to complete you or to, bring in abundance to your life, that you can manifest your own abundance. You can create your own happiness, your own wealth, whatever that means for you, right? And then you have the 9 of Cups energy here, which is a card of wishes coming true, dreams coming to fruition, feeling happy, feeling satisfied, right? So it's kind of like what is hidden here for some of you, or many of you that chose this pile, can be your own fears, right? that are keeping you held back here. And so what needs to be revealed, I feel like, is your ability to see that the devil energy is an illusion. Okay, the devil as an energy is an illusion that keeps us stuck, that keeps us oppressed. Okay, the Chariot is you having the willpower, the determination to move beyond and to make your dreams come true, to make your wishes, come to fruition for yourself, and to not feel that, because look at how she looks like she's resting here so peacefully. She feels safe. She feels secure. She feels confident, I feel like, in her little cave here with all her pentacles on the wall. So let's see what else is here. So maybe what's hidden here is your own limitations, right? Either in your environment, which could be toxic situations that you have yourself in, or even your own toxicity, right? Your own ways of thinking that are limiting you, your fears that are limiting you. Let's see. We have Deep Diver, and it says diving into a task. We have the Feast of Plenty, and it says choices and other consequences. We have the Sweat Lodge. We have Birth with Renewal. And then we have, look at that, Soul Retrieval with Reclamation here. So to me, it's kind of like what needs to be revealed here is you taking your power back. That's honestly what I'm feeling here, is you're reclaiming your power. You're no longer handing it over to a person, a situation, or, a way of thinking. Because with the Sweat Lodge here, it's like this person is kind of like moving deep into the center of, like, let's just say the earth. And the Sweat Lodge is kind of removing, in a way, toxicity out of your environment, out of your life, out of yourself. Diving into the Deep Diver, to me, it looks like this person is, diving way into the ocean. So to me, this is also a number 10 here. So this is a completion of a cycle here, right? So maybe whatever these fears are, and I want to clarify this a little bit more, but what needs to be revealed, like I said, is your ability to reclaim your power, reclaim your energy. We have birth and renewal and soul retrieval and reclamation, right? By releasing anything here in this energy that is not serving, that is out of alignment, by delving deep into maybe for some of you, the shadow self or your own fears and insecurities, and bringing them to the surface to say, okay, I acknowledge what they are and I see them, right? How this crocodile or this alligator is looking at all these other ones in the water there, but not backing down, right? He's got his wand right there with him. And yeah, this is about perseverance here. So let's see, what is this devil energy? And of course, because it's a general reading, right, it's going to be all different, but we have the Empress coming out, right? So in a way, the feminine energy with the Empress is one that is being, I was going to say smothered, but you know what I'm saying, like suppressed, okay, hidden. Hidden is the illusion with the devil, is keeping the feminine energy suppressed here, okay? Which means that with the feminine energy, this is us that is abundant, that is feeling beautiful, loving ourselves, having respect for ourselves. It is knowing what our worth is, knowing what we are deserving of. The Empress is also the embodiment of the energy of the feminine, which is self-sufficient energy. Okay, self-sufficient energy. I'm feeling, because I'm seeing a little bee in here too. To me, that is that symbol of hard work and focus, maybe on what you're working towards, what you're manifesting here, and know that you have the power, right? Only that your power kind of in a way is concealed or hidden with this devil energy, right? Your own fears that are blocking you from seeing yourself as the Empress. Okay. Like it's hidden, it's dormant. Maybe for some of you, look at how this little fox is underneath the ground there. So maybe for some of you, it's time to reveal your magic. It's time to reveal your true divinity, your believing in yourself with the Empress energy. Let's see what else. Why is the Devil here? I feel like for some of you too, this can also be toxic feminine traits. Okay. A toxic feminine, which can become very codependent, very needy. It can be lowered self-esteem. No, actually, no. With toxic feminine, this can be, like I said, we're very needy or clingy. We feel like we need stuff from other people or need to gain from other people instead of saying, I'm the Empress, I can do this for myself, right? I am love. I am nurturing. I am abundance. I am prosperity. So when we can act very toxic with our feminine energy, we can become, yes, very needy, very clingy. Or we can become completely detached from our heart space and we can become cold towards people. We can lack nurturing for ourselves or even towards others, compassion, right? We can become very moody. We can become depressed and even take that out on other people. Okay. So it can affect us in a lot of not so great ways. And when we can start to kind of put that energy out towards others because we're feeling some type of emptiness within inside of ourselves with that energy there. So let's see. Why is the Devil energy here? The King of Cups. Yeah. So a lot of this has to do with your feelings, your emotions, being able to stabilize and even mature emotionally, you know? The King of Cups is also our intuition, our creative energy, which is also the feminine, right? So a lot of, I feel like your gifts, a lot of your true essence and your tapping into your feminine energy is being, in a way, held back by that Devil energy. So for each of you, of course, like I said, general reading, you have to discover what this is within inside of yourself, which could be a fear, an insecurity, a lack of trust, a lack of faith, a lack of not believing in yourself, right? Things that you're needing to release and let go of here in the sweat lodge, right? Where you can just sweat it out, release it, let it go, the toxins, the toxicity. Let's see, why is the Devil here? The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is like a lesson. We're being a student. We're learning things. We're learning how to change our way of thinking, our thoughts, things of that nature. I want to see what the sweat lodge is here. We have joy. Okay. Joy. Maybe for some of you, it's your happiness that is hidden, which is your true nature, right? To feel abundant, to feel happy, to feel fulfilled. And sometimes these things can be hidden because of certain limitations, fears, doubts. The Empress or the feminine energy can also be emotionally manipulative, okay, as a toxic feminine trait, emotionally manipulative. We can be that way towards others. Like I said, very clingy, very needy, smothering towards people, which is actually what I said at the beginning, right? I was like, I wanted to say that it was smothered, but that's what the toxic feminine does, smothering, neediness, clinginess, obsessing, attachment, codependency, which doesn't just have to be feminine, but which makes me feel like if feminine energy is suppressed, what does the masculine energy look like, you know? If we're not tuned in or tapped into the energy of the feminine, are we someone who's kind of going through life from the energy of the masculine? Meaning that we could be very authoritative or controlling or not so tapped into the feminine energy where we believe in our ability to manifest, right? It's kind of like maybe for some of you, the masculine energy kind of taking over where we need to soften to love. We need to soften the heart in terms of the Empress energy to let joy and love back in. Why is the sweat lodge here, Spirit? abundance, right? So for what you're releasing here, what needs to be revealed for you is just how, like, basically what your potential is, right? You have the ability to reclaim, you know, the lost bits and pieces of self. Your true nature is the Empress, right? As your feminine energy is love, is nurturing, is creative, is intuitive, all hidden by that devil energy. So you're or sweating out here, in a sense, releasing any energies surrounding, maybe for some of you, the feeling of lack, scarcity, poverty mindset, lack when it comes to love, lack when it comes to abundance, healing any, right, relationship, money stuff. Let's see, why is soul retrieval here? The Queen of Wands. Look at that. You know, the Queen of Wands is all about confidence and power, charisma, leadership, creativity. It's a very powerful energy. We have judgment. Judgment is rebirth. It is renewal, which is what you're seeing here, the birth. Soul retrieval, reclamation, judgment. If you notice, this snake is shedding its old skin here, right? So what needs to be revealed is your authentic self, right? Your true nature, one that is abundant, one that is resonating at the energy of love, right? Maybe for some of you, what's hidden here is how certain choices or ways of thinking have kept you blocked, have kept you stuck, right? So this can be doing a little bit of some shadow work here to say, okay, how have my fears held me back? You know, am I noticing that I'm making the same choices over and over and over again, expecting to have different results in my life, and it's not happening, right? But we can't do what we've always done and expect things to be different. We have to step into our power here. And I feel like that's what needs to be revealed to you, is just how powerful you really are and how it is possible for you to reclaim your power, right? To gain freedom here with the Chariot, as long as you have the willpower and the determination, the focus to say, I am going to move beyond these limitations. I'm not going to back down. I am going to move forward with, you know, whatever choice, decision, something that I want to achieve here, because you have diving into a task, right? Which means that even though that task or that's something that you're working towards could be something that you just feel so overwhelmed and you're just like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to do it, right? Queen of Wands is not giving up. Right? She does not give up. She is about focus. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to achieve. And I'm going to go after it. Right? In this new version of me. This new version of self that is being revealed, that is far more empowered and a lot stronger, right? Than being kind of stuck in that energy of the devil. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords at the bottom. That's illusion. Right? So it could be the illusion. What is hidden is the illusion that you keep yourself stuck in, right? This is where we need to reveal this. We're shedding light upon it, okay, to see how certain things are kind of keeping you away from your natural state, your soul's natural state, which is joy, which is love, which is abundance, which is happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment in all areas of your life, right? Not just one or two things, but where you can fully embody this powerful energy to reclaim, like I said, your lost little bits and pieces of self from the experiences that you've gone through and step into this new version of self. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.